Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, relatively speaking, it was less heartbreaking than last year's one-point semifinal crusher at the hands of Iberia. Small consolation for the Canton Tigers, however, who will have to settle for no better than a third-place trophy after watching their title hopes evaporate this afternoon at Mizzou Arena. Mid-Buchanan was very, very good. Canton, though, off to a great start in this ball game. Auspicious behind this guy, Gabe McKenzie. His first look, pure and true for a three-pointer. He's not done yet. Next trip down the floor, wing right, wide open, going to attack. And at that point, Mid-Buchanan, the Dragons had nothing to stop the man in the first period. They got more efforts, did the Tigers, though. Little freshman power right here from Coy Smith, knocking down from his spot of comfort over there in the corner for a three. And then more Gabe in transition. Fouled in the act, 16-12 in favor of the Tigers after the first 8 minutes. Good start to the second as well. Lance Logston, another freshman, cleans up the miss right there. Three-point play off the rebound. It's a 7-point lead. Mid-Buchanan, though, went to some pressure defensively. It spurred their offense back to life. Garrett Molden with a three-pointer there, and then with a three-pointer atop the key for his team's first lead of the ball game. Canton, though, led at the half, 28-26. Disastrous third quarter for the Tigers. 18 turnovers in the game, including 5 straight possessions in that third, which limited them to just a 6-point frame. Meanwhile, the Dragons attacking and building a 4-point lead. Finally, Gabe McKenzie would stop things with a beautiful pass right here to Logan Brown, who finishes. Again, a 4-point lead for the Dragons after the third, fourth quarter. Things got ugly as the Dragons built a 9-point lead. But look at Canton coming all the way back. First Logan Brown with a three-pointer, then Cameron Durst doing his thing, and then check out Gabe McKenzie. This is as pretty a move as you will find, cutting the lead ultimately down to 2. Unfortunately, a couple of charges down the stretch, and Canton couldn't get any more going at that point. They end up losing today by 7. 60-53 was your final. Dandy ball game, but Canton just didn't quite have enough down the stretch.
We turned the ball a few too many times on the stat sheet. You see, we turned it over 18 times to their 12. I thought otherwise we did an excellent job. We battled. We had some good looks at it. We played hard for 32 minutes, and I think they executed a little bit better than we did throughout the game.
That guy does a heck of a job with them. We came down here, us three and some other players last year, and watched him in that district semifinal game where they lost that heartbreaker, and you know, you felt for them. And back then, if you would have told me that team was going to be back in the state semifinals, I'd have been pretty stunned just with that point guard they had. I was stunned by how good he was. I was down here, and I was excited about that kid. I thought he could play. So that kind of shows you the job that they've done this year as a team. And you know, that number 40, the McKenzie kid, I got nightmares on that kid. That kid can shoot, and he can play. And you know, we knew we were going to have to. We knew we couldn't stop him. You're going to have to find some way to contain him. We clearly did not, based on 19 points, do a heck of a job on that. But I thought we did when we needed to. And the kids, you know, after maybe being a little shell-shocked there early on in the game and not moving much on offense, I thought we came out and moved the ball a lot better in the second half.
Last year we lost an extremely difficult game, and we bounced back the next day. And we just talked about playing hard and playing with pride tomorrow, playing the way that we've have the first 31 games of the year. That's the way we want to play, win or lose. You know, we want to play with pride, and we're going to play with heart and toughness tomorrow. And we're going to have a lot of people come down here from Canton making a long trip, and you know, we want to repay them with that effort.
Coming up tomorrow at 11, highlights right here at 6 o'clock. Tough day for the CLOPTON Lady Hawks. They ran into a Crane team on the girls' side of things that was already a 2-time defending state champion. They were Q&D-like with their defensive execution. Hard to score in this game in the first half. This is Emily Bruni with the early take to give her team 2 points, but only 3 field goals in the entire game for CLOPTON, including none in the second half as the Lady Hawks lose big today. Final count in this one is 65-15. Up next for them, a showdown with CAIRO coming up tomorrow at 12:45. Again, highlights tomorrow night. Quincy Saints in the consolation bracket today with a loss to HCYA. Congratulations to Jordan Hickman, first ever All-American in the history of his program. Congrats as well to Griggsville Perry's Joseph Myers, named an honorable mention All-Stater in Class 1A today. Quickly, some diamond scores and a volleyball score to pass along. Quincy Christian moving on to the sectional by virtue of a win over Unity. They will take on Plains at Beardstown next week. John Wood softball winning over Janice 12-1 and over Ren Lake 4-3 today. Also in baseball, Monmouth behind former West Hancock star Austin Hardy, who gets his first win of the season, knocks off Hiram, and in a score just called in, John Wood sees its winning streak come to an end at the hands of Dean College. 6-5 was your final there. Tough day all the way around for basketball at Mizzou Arena. Better tomorrow, we hope.
We hope. Thanks, Chris. Back after this.